Welcome to new session, and in this session we are going to learn part workbench in FreeCAD. We will convert this 2D drawing into the 3D model with the help of a part workbench. Part workbench in a FreeCAD is based on a constructive solid geometry method. Before starting, we will change our mouse setting to CAD. So click here and select CAD. So once you select the CAD, you will get your mouse setting here. So left will be select, this wheel will be for the zoom, wheel plus left click will be rotate, and wheel plus right click will be rotate, and pressing the wheel you can pan the part. So this is the how you can use your mouse in a CAD navigation style. So before starting this part, we will in short see the core features of a part workbench. So here is a part primitives. So with the help of a single click we can insert this shape in our part. So if I click on the cube will be get inserted. If I click on the cylinder will be get inserted, and we can modify its property. For example, this cylinder, and if I wanted to height 100 mm, then I can simply change this to 100. Radius, if I wanted to change to 10, then I can simply change it. So whatever the part primitives we insert, we can change its any values like length, height, angle with the help of this property view. So this way we can insert any shape. So this is how you can insert the standard shapes in your part. Now we will learn the Boolean operation in FreeCAD. So I clear all this. So for the Boolean operations, I will simply select a cube and then cylinder. And now first I will select my cube and cylinder and click on this Boolean operations. And now here in a dialog box, FreeCAD is asking, are you want to combine cube and cylinder? So I will say yes, and I will say okay. Now if I go in a part tree, so now I am seeing as a single body. Previously there was a two, one was cylinder, one was the cube. So this is the fusion operation. Now I will delete this one. Now I will select my cube and then cylinder and click on this cut options. So selection is very important. So first you have to select the parents and then cylinder, because I wanted to subtract this cylinder from this cube. So I will select on cut. So you can see that cylinder has been subtracted from my cube. But what if I select in a reverse order? First I will select cylinder and then cube, and then if I press on the cut options, so you can see that now cube has been subtracted from the cylinder. So that is how selection order is very important while performing the Boolean operation. And then we will select again cube and cylinder and click on this union option. So here material has been combined, but still we are seeing the edges here. It is a combine. So if you want to hide the edges, then go to the property view, click on the fusion, and here in a Boolean refine false, select true. So now it is seems to be perfectly combined. Now I will delete it. Now I will select my cylinder, I will select my cube and then cylinder and perform this intersection operation. So you can see that rest of everything has been removed except intersection. So this is how to use the Boolean operation in FreeCAD, which we are going to use in a part design here. Now we will quickly look the measuring tool in FreeCAD. So if I click on my cube, I get my dimension. It is a 10 length, width and height, but I can also check it from here with a dimension measuring tool. I will select this one, so I get the dimension 10. If I wanted to measure this edge and this edge, yes, you can get the dimension with the help of a dimension measuring tools. So this is the basic tools which we will use while making our this part. So let's start to our tutorial. So now we will start making our part. So first we will select here the cube. Now we have inserted a cube. Now we will change its shape. So as in our drawing we can see that it is 100 by 50 and 30. So length, width and height. So we will select our cube and now we will insert the value here. So length we want 100, so we will give here 100. Width we want 30 and height we want here 50. So this is the overall shape we have created. So we have achieved our 3 dimension, this 100, 50 and 30. Now we will make this radius R20. So we will select this edge and here is a option of fillet. So we will click on the fillet. Now if you are facing any difficulty, then you can move it to the other side. So now here edge 6 is selected and default radius is 1 mm, but as per our drawing we need R20, so we will enter the value 20 here. So you can see that this R20 has been adapted. I will move it to the other side. Now we see here our dimension 50 and angle is 30. Now we will remove the material at this portion. So we will again insert a cube, so it got inserted here, and now we will select our cube and we will give our dimension. So its dimension I will give length 60, width 30 and height is also 30. Now we have inserted the cube. Now if we go to the placement tab, then we can see the axis and positions option. So now we are seeing the rotational axis is a Z. Now if we change our angle to -30, so it is rotating across the Z axis. So this is Z axis as per our UCS. Then it is not as per our desired result, so we will change it. So we will change it with respect to y axis. So we will make z 0 and we will make our axis of rotation y axis, so we will give y value 1. So you can see that now it has been rotating to the y axis. And now in the position here we will move this to the 21.13 mm. If we calculate this distance here, so it comes 21.13. You can easily calculate by hand sketch by drawing a triangle. So this is a 20.13. So now we will see our UCS. Here is the Z direction is here, so we have to move our cube to the 21.13. so now we will go to the Z axis and give 21.13 and we will say OK. So this is how we have inserted a cube and change its positions. Now we will select our first features and then second features and go for the cut, so that material will be removed at this position. Now we will make this hole on the part of a dia 10 mm. So we will simply insert cylinder. So you can see that it has been inserted here, and now we will change its positions and then we perform the boolean operation. So we will click on the cylinder and we see the diameter 10 mm. So here is the option of radius, so we will give radius 5 mm, and height, total height of our part is 50, so I will give the 50. And now we will change its positions to here as per our drawing. So I will go to the placement and I will move to the top view. So from here to here it is a 65, and we will see our coordinate system is x, so we will give the x 65. We will give the x 65, and then y axis it is a 15, so we will go to the y and give dimension 15, and we will switch to the isometric view. Now we will select our cut and then cylinder and perform the cut operations. So you can see that hole has been adapted here. This is how we have successfully converted our 2D drawing into the 3D model with the help of a part workbench in FreeCAD. So this is all about this lesson. Thank you for watching.